I just had that feeling, that maternal instinct to take her temperature. It ended up being 101. Our pediatrician told us to head straight to the hospital. I was 30 weeks pregnant when the entire nation shut down. I had to be more careful anyways with COVID because I have an autoimmune disease. I have Hashimoto's thyroiditis. So outside of my midwives appointments, I did not leave. I didn't go to any grocery stores. I cleaned every single grocery. We didn't order takeout. It was worth it to be able to have a healthy third trimester and deliver a safe, healthy baby. I started to suspect that I might have COVID when I was 4 weeks postpartum. I had a migraine that just came out of nowhere. The migraine turned into a migraine and congestion and a little bit of a tickle in my throat. But I'd still been so cautious that I couldn't wrap my head around how I could possibly have COVID until I started to get digestive symptoms and I lost all taste and smell. It was at that same time my newborn. One day I just noticed she wasn't herself, and there is no yourself for a 4-week-old. So I am just thankful for this hunch. They did 31 tests on her once we got to the hospital. All those 31 tests were negative except for COVID. The hardest part for me was waiting to see what was next, waiting to see if it was going to get worse, waiting to see if any of my kids were going to have horrendous symptoms. Thankfully, my husband and my kids were asymptomatic, but the recovery process was difficult because I had just had a baby. You're not able to just lay in bed and recover. It was challenging as a mom and as a wife, wanting to help everyone. Thankfully, my daughter, after her first fever spike and that first day in the hospital, she didn't have as hard of a time. She unfortunately had a pretty bad cough, but under the incredible help and care of our pediatrician team, we came up with a plan.
Do you have something to say?
For every parent nervous about COVID, I just hope that you are able to stay healthy, stay safe, and stay encouraged.